Hello and welcome to By the Numbers on FM20 and hope you're all doing well. So we have the European playoff matches in this one. So I think in the last episode when we looked at it, the structure said quarterfinals, semi-finals, finals. But I think that's just dependent on how many places there are available at any given time. And it took a little while for this to actually be generated, the semi-finals, and that's because Ballymena United, who we've been drawn against for the semi-final, they were playing against Larne in the Irish Cup final, and it was, I think the situation was, if Ballymena had beaten Larne, they would have qualified for the Euro Cup second round, or Euro Cup 2 first round, or first qualifying round, whatever it is, and then these players wouldn't have happened at all. But because Larne won, that place is the place we're effectively fighting for. So we've got Ballymena, and then there's Crusaders against Cliftonville, and I think it is just a single leg each time. I've been doing some sort of wheeling and dealing in the meantime, but I'll leave that for the start of next season, really. I'm going to concentrate just on, well, trying to win the cup, really. Is it a cup? Will we get a cup? Trying to qualify, I think we'll go for. So a few changes we need to make. We need to bring Boyce onto the bench instead of someone else. And we miss anyone else. So Devlin needs to come on for Williamson. And that's kind of it. Oh, Greg there. Greg needs to come off for Clark. And then that's kind of us done. I was thinking of bringing Byrne on for McManaman. But McManaman's had a nice good streak recently. He's playing really well. He's training really well. He's, the past 2 months of games he's been training in the sort of high 8s and 9s, so we're going to keep him on there. And yeah, so everyone seems fit. Let's see how we do. Josh McGovern has been loaned out to another team. He has. I've accidentally put him on there. It should be Boyce. Panic then. Oh, we got 99,000 for where we finished, so I didn't even tell you, did I? We beat Glenavon in the last match of the season. We beat them, so there was only 1 point between us and third place, or 1 point and 22 goals in terms of the goal difference. We had negative 22. They had 0 for theirs, so very close, but also still very far at this stage. But it's a good season, so we're about 30 grand in the black. We're better. Dents, morale, blah blah blah. Yeah, so close but quite far, but a good season all round. Our best season by far. Like that was going to be a really early goal then. It'd be nice to get to Europe, he says, as they score one of the softest set piece goals I've seen in a while. Ocon just drifted in. Nobody picked him up. We can get back into it. Doesn't look like it with all this one-way traffic so far, but it's still... It is still really early, but they have scored 2 goals. Okay, we can still fight back. Problem is, we don't really have anything we can do. I've said this many times for this series in terms of like the lack of depth on the bench, but at this point in the season, our squad's too small for drastic changes. There's not enough depth for drastic changes. They're tired. And they've got altitude sickness from being this high up the table. They're definitely not used to this. But we should be able to beat Ballymena. Not really getting anything this side of the whistle, are we? Have to do some shouting at half time at them. Right, aggressive. Show me something else. Bring on Byrne for McManaman. Oh, we'll give this a go. So Ballymena finished in the bottom group, so the league splits in 2 and they finish in the bottom. I think. So they've had lots of good form. Oh, O'Connor sneaking in there. So he told you we can get back in it. 25th goal of the season. Woodwork helped him, but it doesn't matter. In it goes. Yeah, so because they're in the bottom half, but only just, I think they spent a lot of time just beating those bottom teams. They had like an easy running because they were the best of the bad bunch in that sense. Oh, almost got another one in there. Come on. Downey. Releases Devlin. Greg. Athletic. Did his best. Oh, this is going to be bad, isn't it? Oh, wide. Anyone we can bring off? McGee might have to come off, maybe. Gonna bring him off for Bingham. Bingham scored in the last game against Glenhaven. Or Brown. Brown, to be honest. Nobody else at the moment. Danny and Greg. There we go. I told you to bring it back. Courage. Is that the right thing to do? Nice and simple. Free kick. Fired up, motivated. Yeah, it was the right thing to do. Good block by Downey. Oh, come on. Oh, disallowed. There we go. Straight from the off. Pull Duff. Offside. Don't need to see it. Let's get on with this. Playing at home as well, which I didn't realise. Something managed to fill it. Close, but we didn't manage to sell out even though we're in this European playoff the first time ever. Dig in. Definitely dig in. Downey might have to come off in a little bit. O'Connor. In it goes, Greg. Oh, just over. Just over. Well, we did put up at least a little bit of a fight. I mean, yeah, there we go. It's the last of the fight by the feels of it. Oh. It's unfortunate, isn't it? Gutting. Absolutely gutting. Still got time. We're already in a positive mentality. It's reasonably attacking, we're just not. Bring on Bingham then. Or O'Connor, so these two are just so there's some fresh legs. I don't think Bingham's better than O'Connor, just it's been a long season. Must be tired. Try this. Demand more. What's with them? No, counter attack. Might just be one game too far for us. Cockcroft. Nothing really happened with that. Pretty terrible. Bingham back in. Disallowed. He looked like he fell over it. Was he offside? Yeah, there's 3 of them offside at that point. At least it's been an entertaining match. You got your money's worth if you paid for a ticket for this one. Ah, there we go. Oh, I was pleased. Just because this is the first time we ever got... The assistant's not done anything. Might. This is going to be Cliftonville against Ballymena for this final one. Not much else to show you really for this. What we'll do is we'll just come back for the end of season review in the next episode, and then we'll be moving on into season 10. If you've been watching, I doubt anyone's been watching for all of it, but if you've been watching for even just part of it, thanks very much. I do appreciate it, and hopefully we can bring some glory to Belfast Celtic eventually, even if we have missed out on some European money. Next season, fingers crossed, we'll put up a bit more of a fight than this season. Improve on our 51 points. Thanks very much for watching.